What is up, everybody? Welcome to another day. Um, I got a good one for you today. Actually, I believe I got a good one for you. So today's video is actually going to be borderline, kind of on the side of seriousness, kind of on the side of I don't know, comedy, I guess. So in today's video, I'm not going to be working on this project car. Okay, that's my truck. Although I do have to tell you that I do have to redo the fuel line on this thing because I moved it last weekend. And let me tell you, I did not put a return line on that system. And well, let's just say, as I revved up the motor, the pressure went up, and the fuel system started leaking. Unfortunately, it leaked all over the pavement over there. So, I don't know. I don't know how the city would feel about that, or my neighbors for that, but that is another video that I will bring to you at another time. So I also won't be working on this guy today. That's my Honda. Do a lot of maintenance on it. You know, a lot of preventative maintenance really, and I've been showing you guys how to do just simple stuff. So today's video, I'm actually going to be working on this guy, a lawnmower. That's right, a lawnmower. So the reason why I would say this video is on the serious side is because you probably had more engine builders, come up from rebuilding Briggs and Strattons than you have probably just from going to automotive school. I mean, you have a lot of people that definitely learn on their own, but seriously, this is as basic as it gets. And to be honest, this model lawnmower probably has more CCs than my Volkswagen Bug does outside. I don't know. I'm willing to compare that, though, on a head-to-head shootout. I'll find a way to do it, but anyways, so the issue I'm actually having is that I'm having surging while while it is on the throttle. So that's what we're going to try and figure out today. So, good morning. So, the reason, the first thing is that, I can't pay for gardening. So, well, I mean, I could pay for gardening. I don't want to pay for gardening. Why? I think it's a lost art. People don't do it enough. So, we're going to be working on this thing today. And what it's doing is, as I'm mowing the lawn, the engine goes, I don't know, it surges, it goes up and down, even while I'm on the throttle and I'm pushing. So we're gonna take a look at that. I mean, honestly, I did a quick little inspection just now. Well, not even quick inspection, but I ended up removing the air cleaner, and I think that might be my issue. It's probably being starved, but I'm just gonna walk you guys along, just doing a quick little tune-up, or just not even a tune-up, even just kind of giving it a little once-over, making sure everything's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I seriously don't know how to make this video without being partially let's just get with the video. Okay. Alright, so like I mentioned, so my air cleaner is actually very dirty, so I don't know, I may be able to clean that. I might actually give that a try. So it's just like a little sponge that's inside this little canister type thing. So I may actually try and clean that. So one way I could verify whether that actually is my concern or not is I could just, turn it on and, see what it does without the air cleaner, and that'll probably tell me that it is the air cleaner because by removing it, you eliminate it. But we're going to give it all a once over. So we got that figured out, that's dirty. I've loosened up my spark plug. So right over here, you can see there's some corrosion on the tip of the spark plug. I think you can see that. So that could cause some resistance, or maybe even a bad connection. Well, not bad connection, but essentially an open circuit, so my spark would not spark, or it would not spark hot enough. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that off, probably use a little bit of sandpaper to clean it off, and then put some dielectric grease on there. I've already loosened up the spark plug, so let me actually remove it. So just taking a look at it, so as you can see, the spark plug is actually really black, so it's probably running really rich on this thing. I don't know, jeez. I don't know if there's actually a carburetor adjustment on this. I can double check. So anyways, yeah, so I'll get that cleaned up. I'll clean the spark plug up. I mean, it still looks good. The electrode itself actually, still has quite a bit of material on it, so it's good to go. You just got to clean it up. And it's just really black just because excess fuel. So excess fuel will cause, blackening like that. So that's another thing that I got to do on this thing. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you ever seen these little red buttons right here, like on lawnmowers and stuff, or weed whackers. So what that does is that will actually create a little bit of a vacuum in your fuel system, so it'll help bring the fuel in. It's the same idea as a vacuum operated fuel pump, So if you have, like, for example, if I were to take my Volkswagen, if I were to crank that thing a couple times, the pump would create vacuum, bringing in fuel from the fuel tank. Essentially, this is what that red button does. So, I mean, we can just kind of test it here and bring some fuel in. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, it's starting to come in there. And what this does is essentially just primes your fuel system. So you can see it's squirting, well, I hope you can see. It's squirting in there, and I don't want to put too much in there, but that's essentially what it does. So once you put your fuel filter on there, it restricts the amount of air. How should I say this? It would create a tighter seal, allowing you to create a bigger vacuum so you can fill up that little bowl right there, so it gives you enough to like start the lawnmower itself. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clean up that spark plug, I'm going to attempt to clean up that air filter, and then we're just going to take a look at a couple different items here. We're going to check our oil. I got enough fuel in it, 91, nothing but the best, Briggs & Stratton. So definitely got 91 octane in there, and then just kind of give it all once over, clean it up a little bit, and then I actually have to mow the lawn. What the hell is that? Oh, dang it. Cleaned up the outside of it, started cleaning up the inside of it. We're just at the beginning there. You can take the cap right off. So it actually looks overall pretty clean. And then you just take it off and that's what you got. So now we got to clean that off, and after that reinstall it. Might be good to go. Right, so I cleaned off my sponge as best as I could. Honestly, some of that isn't even going to come out. So cleaned it up. I call it a sponge. It's essentially my air cleaner. It's a sponge. Okay, so I cleaned it up. Let it sit out in the sun for a little bit, let it dry out. Gonna put it back in place. Little air filter canister, and honestly, I seriously think this was it. It was just starving for air. Essentially what it was really doing, it was just like trying to shut off on me. So I mean, so it would just, you know, it would cut for a little bit and then try to kind of die, and then especially if you hit rough patches in the grass, definitely would almost die. It died on me like twice. Boom, that's done. Gonna go ahead and install that. Got my gasket there. Air cleaner. Gonna install the retainer screw. Random cat walking by. Don't know if you can see that. Okay. And obviously I have to use the longest screwdriver possible. Don't know why, but just made sense at the time, I guess. Boom, perfect. So just did a quick little checkup on it. And I think essentially we're done. So the only way to really find out if we fixed it is to take it out for a test drive. Alright, so finished up mowing the lawn, so that pretty much fixed it. So I seriously think it was just starving for air. That air filter was just really plugged. So, finished result right there. Awesome. So thank you all for watching. I know it was kind of more of a random video, but thank you all for watching. And as always, remember, you know, go out there, have fun, and enjoy what you do. Catch you guys in another video. Peace.